Do you think by receiving 10 referrals from everyone in this room, will it help you to add more business and revenue?
Yes.
So then for that to happen, okay, not just coming to the BNI meeting alone is enough. And we also know one of the profitable way to do business in BNI, through BNI, is by doing a proper one-to-one. Am I right in saying?
Yes.
How many of you have done one-to-ones? Excellent. I have seen a lot of selfie photographs of your one-to-ones. Okay? But let me share with you what one mindset you need to walk into a one-to-one. There is one mindset that is required, which is missed by 95% of our members. If you do not have this mindset, after investing your 1.5 to 2 hours, it's an utter waste of your time. But successful members, they understand that one mindset that is required. The mindset of, I am walking into this one-to-one, I have to help this member generate referral. Because I am investing my time and energy with this person, at the end of the meeting, this member to whom I am meeting should get benefited because of my knowledge and experience. That one attitude or one mindset when you have, those are the people who are actually receiving more referrals in their life. Because they are walking to a one-to-one with an attitude to help, with an attitude to give, an attitude to support their business. So that giving mindset, first of all, if you can develop within us, it can actually help you to give more referrals. For example, I will always give an example of Chaman Gulecha every single time whenever I meet members, who always calls people and says, hey Murli, I want to do one-to-one with you. I'm ready to give you 5 referrals. Would you be interested to do one-to-one with me? Tell me, someone calls you like this and says that, can you do one-to-one with me? I'll give you 5 referrals. What will be your instant reaction? Immediately you walk in, what time should I come? I will immediately come. Am I right in saying? That's the attitude in which he even sets up a one-to-one. That's the mindset. That means I am ready to give you. I will find a way to give you a referral when you are coming to my meeting, because you are investing your time and attendance. Is that a good way to start a one-to-one?
Yes.
So how many of you are ready to start a one-to-one with this attitude? Give a high five to your neighbors and say, I will give referrals in one-to-one. Thank you. And if you walk with this attitude, okay, and still 95% of the members do not receive referrals. Can I share with you why?
Please.
Because they make 3 mistakes in their one-to-ones. Most of them. They make these 3 mistakes, and that's the reason why they stop doing one-to-ones, or they just for the heck of it, they do one-to-ones because they have to put a tick mark in their traffic light score. Or they just want to satisfy members and I've also done one-to-ones. One mindset, okay, number one mistake that many of them do is they are not very clear on what to speak. Most of them, okay, 90% of them when they do a one-to-one are all business owners, they're all busy in their operations and they don't understand one interesting thing about the fellow human being. Okay, so for you to understand this, let me ask you this question. How many of you are into full-time business here? Are you all into full-time business? Actually, no. Ask yourself in the morning when you wake up, okay, what business were you doing? From morning, say for example, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, were you doing business?
No, nothing.
What were you doing?
Sleeping.
You were either focusing on your personal stuff, or you're focusing on your family members, or you're focusing on your children. So you are a part-time mother in the morning, part-time father in the morning, or a part-time personal assistant for your own self. Am I right in saying?
Yes.
And after some time you went to your company where you became a part-time boss for an employee, and then you had to do part-time marketing activity and part-time operations activity, and then you have to handle your kids, you have to handle your customers, you have to handle your clients, and then you have to handle the BNI members also, because they will be calling you right every day, right? Am I right in saying? So part-time BNI members. So you look very closely, our life is filled with many part-times. Am I right?
Yes.
And like your phone or a computer has a specific memory space. Okay, they come with a little bit of memory space, no? Some phones come with 64 GB, 128 GB, computers have with 1 TB, you know. Once you exhaust the space, is it possible to add anything into that? How many of your phones and computers have got stuck in your life? And it tells you, even your phone tells you your memory space in your phone is not there, delete old photographs, thereby you can add more photographs. How many of you have experienced that? You would have done that, right? So here is a question to you. Right from morning to night, I am continuously operating multiple tabs in my head. part-time tab of various part-time tabs are open. Part-time husband, part-time father, part-time employee, part-time vendor, part-time BNI member. So multiple tabs are open. And obviously when I am going for a one-to-one with a fellow member, do all the tabs are open in his head right now when I am talking to him?
Yes.
Absolutely, because all the tabs are open and hardly he has the mind space to consume your knowledge, to even pay attention to him. Because his mind is full right now. Because he is also juggling like you on multiple angles in his life. How many of you understood? Say yes.
Yes.
So he is also having a huge problem of mind space. He has only little space for you. Many members don't understand this, that he has given me an amazing opportunity to listen to me, and he has only a small space, and in that small space I have to talk about me, about my business, make him understand so that he has to give referrals to me. Correct? Huh?
Yes.
Am I right in saying? If you understand, many people don't understand this, that guy also has a limited, that member also has a limited memory space, and they end up in dumping everything about their business to them in that 45 minutes. Do you think he's going to remember? You tell me, in humanly possible, how many of you have done one-to-ones in your life? You have done one-to-ones, right? Do you remember what happened in the one-to-one 3 months before? Last week. Do you remember the whole conversation? You may remember the important points. This is what a successful business owner does it. He understands that I should not dump everything about my business to the other member. He has a very small mental space. I need to only occupy that mind space. Remember, it's all about the most costliest real estate you're talking when you're talking to another entrepreneur. The costliest real estate is your mental real estate, which is the most pricey right now. Why? Attention is the most difficult thing to get right now. And someone is offering their attention to you, you should first appreciate them. Is that good one to appreciate? So that's the number one mistake. Many people don't do that. They don't think that other member is giving an amazing opportunity to give attention, and the konja gap la, they want to put everything about their business to them. First mistake. Okay. When you know that I have to appreciate the person for his time he's giving, okay, that itself opens up in your head in a big way. Okay, he has a very limited space for me. What is that I can do now? The second mistake, they end up in giving a laundry list of all their business. But successful BNI members, they understand the first point, that his attention is very limited, his space is very limited. I will pick up one area or one vertical about my business, and I speak only that. Instead of talking everything, I do this. Instead of talking everything, they just speak only that particular vertical. How many of you understood what I just said? Do you think that if you speak just only one vertical with the member, will he remember you?
Yes.
Now, here is the second mistake people do that. They end up in talking everything about their business on that vertical. Again, the same problem. Do you think you can remember everything about the other member's expertise? No. What I can remember is this. Okay, what I can remember. Now, you just heard a feature presentation by Vivek, right? Tell me, what is that story you remember? Instantly tell me, what is the story you remember? Gomati's story. Absolutely. Why? Because he told a story. Everyone remembers story, not a fact. They don't remember a fact of your business, but they will always remember the story of your business. So, before you walk into a one-to-one, remember 3 stories to tell them. Top 3 stories. That means top 3 problems you are able to solve for your customer. That's all you have to remember when you're doing a one-to-one. 3 stories. That means 3 different problems and how you solve the problem. Because stories sell faster than the facts of your business. How many of you understood? Say yes.
Yes.
By doing this, you will avoid the biggest problem of they not remembering you when there is an opportunity to pass referrals. See, when someone is asking me, Murli, I urgently need an interior decorator for my modular kitchen. I have a modular kitchen. I need to, do you know any interior guy who can handle this? Okay. His question is over and he has only 2 seconds time. within the next 2 seconds, I have to immediately say, no sir, I have a very good friend Vivek who has solved many people's problems of modular kitchen, and I have to within 2 seconds, I have to talk everything about Vivek. I have to edify him, I have to put a build up, and I have to create a credibility for him quickly. How many of you understood? Say yes.
Yes.
Oh, I can't tell him that he is an amazing interior designer, because why? Everyone talks the same. I can't tell him that he is super, he is economical, he is budget focused. You can't tell the same, because every guy does the same. Understood? Everyone wants the best quality work at the lowest cost price. How many of you agree with me? So you can't tell this as an USP. So immediately you should tell a story. You know what? Recently I referred him to one of my recruiter friend Gomati, and she had a huge budget constraint and a time constraint. You will not believe, within a 1 week on her budget, he was able to solve her office interior needs. Is it okay if I can connect Vivek to you? That's all I have to tell. So remember, it's very easy for me to speak his subject in my own language. This is what many people don't teach in a one-to-one. This is the second mistake many people do. They end up in talking everything about their product knowledge about their business, which is absolutely useless information to me. Why? Because I can't remember. Do you think I can remember everything about interior design and interior decoration business? Do you think I can remember everything about auditing and law business? No. All I can remember is the story. All I can remember is how to introduce you when someone is asking me, having an inquiry about your service or product. How many of you so far say yes?
Yes.
So that's what many members don't do. And if you can just teach your member how to introduce you during a one-to-one, that's what you have to tell them. How many of you understood this? Say yes.
Yes.
So take one particular product vertical and exactly talk about 3 success stories. That means 3 problems, how you solve 3 success stories. Tell exactly the name of the company, what kind of a company they were in, and what was the problem they were facing, and just paint the problem, okay? And then give them the solution, how you did. Don't go very deep into that. You just tell stories. Is that okay?
Yes.
And number 2, remember only one thing, you have to teach the members how they can introduce you. Okay? The last and the most important thing is this. After listening to them, okay, this is what many members don't do. 90% of the members, after finishing one-to-one, they shake hands and say, wow, fantastic sir, really I'm happy and thrilled, what a knowledge support you have, what an amazing knowledge tower you are in. Take one selfie with them, post it in the WhatsApp group and say, what a knowledgeable person I met today. I care a damn about it. Tell me, what is the end result of the one-to-one? Did I walk out with 5 referrals? Did I walk out with 2 referrals? That is what I am more interested to know at the end of the one-to-one. When I see a lot of one-to-one pictures on WhatsApp, I was like, why the hell are these people wasting their time over there? Do you know what's the cost of your time? Anyone knows what's your value of your time? What is your 1 hour value of your time? Who knows this? Do you know how to calculate your value per hour?
Yes.
Remember, total income divided by 2,000 hours. In an annum, 2,000 hours is our productive business time. Total annual income divided by 2,000, if you would, that's your 1 year value. So I am putting 1 hour value. It may be even 10,000 rupees for you. That 1 hour time that you're investing. And there is 1 hour travel up and down and 2 hours of the meeting. It's talking about 3 hours. And similarly is the BNI meeting. Do you know the cost of a BNI meeting? They're coming here. It's on an average $2,000 per week. So successful members, they ask, okay, I'm putting 2,000 rupees right now for this meeting. How can I make it productive? That's the question that should run in your head if you're a smart business owner. So ask yourself this question. Did I walk out of the meeting with a referral? That means I started off with a giving attitude, because that's how the mindset is. So the question is, you have to ask is, did I give 5 referrals to him? If you give 5 referrals, they always end up in reciprocating. Am I right in saying? So how do you give 5 referrals over there? Okay, this is what I have learned from many successful BNI members. You know what they do? They just pick up their mobile after listening to your whole presentation, and they just open the mobile and open their contact list. How many of you have a contact list in your phone? I know if you open the contact in your phone, it starts with the alphabetical order. Have you seen that?
Yes.
So they open alphabet A and they start asking, okay, this is my friend Alexander, okay? He is in this business. Do you think he will be a good connection for you? No. Next is Anthony. He is this kind of a person. Do you think he'll be a good connection for you? Yes. Okay, hold on. Antho, I am right now sitting in front of Vivek, and he's an amazing interior decorator, works with a lot of corporate companies. I would like you to meet him. Is it okay if I connect you? Good, thank you. Tomorrow 11 a.m. Fantastic, thank you, done. Is it okay for you to connect? Done. Have I connected already? Is it a referral or lead now? So when he calls now, tomorrow 11 a.m., is he going to attend the call?
Yes.
Excellent. So next question, next is Anthony is done. Now I have Amrita. Amrita is owner of this company. Would you think this will be a good connection for you? She runs a jewelry shop. Connection? Good. Do that. A. Only with A. 5 referrals would have passed by the time. Remember, there are two kinds of referrals. One is called a transaction referral, where there is an immediate transaction requirement is there, and one is called a relationship referral, where there is no requirement at all right now. But you are connecting both of them so that they will build relationship with each other, and later they will get connected. Later the business will come. So our job here as a BNI owner is not to give only transaction referral. That's one part of it. But when you go to a one-to-one, you are understanding the person a little deeper, and a lot of relationship is built over here. Trust is built over here. Can we pass relationship referrals over there? So my challenge to you, okay, to you right now is, when you do a one-to-one, are you ready to pass 5 referrals?
Yes.
Okay, you do a mix and match. Huh? What kind of referrals you want to pass? 3 transaction, 2 relationship, or 3 relationship or 2 referrals, relationship referral. It can be any mix and match. Is that okay? I will leave the charge to you. But before you leave, you need to pass the referral. How many of you are ready for this challenge? Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I heard that after today's meeting, you have a one-to-one conclave also today.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that a good place to start experimenting?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is what successful people do. The minute they learn something, they're ready to put in action. Just knowing alone is of no use. You need to take into action. How many of you have passed a lot of referrals in the last 1 month? Have you all passed referrals in the last 1 month? Are you sure? Just imagine, okay, this is what I want you guys to do. Just imagine, every single week, each one of us walk inside the room with 2 referrals at least to give. That means in a week, in a month, 8 to 10 referrals could have been passed. But how do you generate this referral? When you do a one-to-one outside. Weekly one-to-one you do with another fellow member. I given a target of 5. At least you reach 2 in that. 4 one-to-ones or 5 one-to-ones in a week. In a month, you would have passed 10 referrals. Am I right in saying?
Yes.
Do you think it's possible?
Yes.
You guys are already doing enough one-to-ones. But can we focus with an end result? Can we work with a focus and outcome? Is that possible? Of passing 10 referrals. I will leave the choice to you. 10 referrals in 1 one-to-one or 2 one-to-ones or 3 one-to-ones or 4 or 5. It's up to you. But it becomes easier. Just imagine all of us in this room, every single month, we all start giving 10 referrals. The person to whom you are giving, receiving, everyone gets benefited. The traffic light points goes up, the chapter's morale will go up, the amount of referrals that's been passing is going up, and as a chapter we can come up as the best chapter in the whole region. Are you all ready for this?
Yes.
Addressing only one thing. In our one-to-one, focus is on referral. How many of you are ready for that? Are you sure?
Yes.
100%?
Yes.
And last but not the least, the bonus tip of the week. Okay, this is the bonus. This is what successful members do this for sure. The minute they want to pass a referral, they don't post the referral on WhatsApp or call. Step 1, they pick up the phone, open the BNI Connect, enter the referral first in BNI Connect, press the submit. Once you press the submit, the other member gets an email alert. Now they are, wow, I got a referral. And now you call them, they are double and triple happy. Why? Because you have wowed them. Remember, it's all about mind space. As I'm again and again coming back to you. You have to occupy the mind space of every member. So you have to do everything in a thrilling and surprising way. Don't call and tell them immediately, I am giving you a referral. First you pass it online. Okay? First wow them. They should expect your call now. He has passed a referral. What is this? And then you call and explain him, this is the referral I've already passed. You speak. Okay? One great advantage I have seen with this kind of a passing referral online in BNI Connect. How many of you BNI Connect here? Is it very easy to pass a referral?
Yes.
Interestingly, you can pass referral to anyone in the country, right? Now, what I've seen is that one of the member who called and said that, he doesn't want to renew his membership because he has not got any business. I asked him how many referrals you received in the last 1 year. He said, I've received more than 130 referrals. Wow. I said, wow. Can you open your BNI Connect and download the whole referrals you received? Okay. How many referrals you received in the first 3 months in your career, in your BNI membership? He said, I received 60 that time itself because everyone flooded me with referrals. Very good. So now you have 60 referrals because only when you pass in online, the whole data is captured. If you just pass over phone, it's lost. How many of you understood? So I told him, all you need is, my dear friend, can you call all these 60 people right now? In the next 3 days, can you call all these things? He said, no, all of them said no to me. They said there is no requirement. See, I told them, see, they said no that time. Okay, how about you giving a try right now? Because you have the data with you. Why don't you just give a call? Hey, my name is Murli. Remember, Gomati connected me to you 6 months before. I just thought of asking you, how are you? How's your life? Is there any opportunity to explore? That's all you have to ask. You will not believe, out of that 60 calls he made, 15 were super positive. Okay, 7 of them called him to their office, and 2 people gave him project. And those projects worth more than 1 crore rupees of business. All he did was called back the old referral. That's the reason old is gold in BNI. And for that to happen, to maximize, remember, everyone are passing every week referrals. You can't remember over phone. WhatsApp, you can't pass it in WhatsApp, the numbers, it will get erased away. You will delete it, you will forget it. But when you pass in BNI Connect, it's a permanent record where you can always access it. Is that a good tip?
Yes.
How many of you are ready to pass referrals in BNI Connect? Are you sure?
Yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's understand, we are talking about the mind space of every member, and all of them are doing part-time work over here. So we have to occupy the mind space, so keep it very simple and easy when you're doing a one-to-one with each other. But walk in with the mindset that I am going to this one-to-one to give 5 referrals to his person. When you approach this with this attitude and tell 3 problems and 3 stories, they will remember you forever. Also teach them how they should introduce you when they get an opportunity. Can we all implement this simple strategy?
Yes.
Thank you very much for patiently listening to my presentation. And let's rock this one-to-one one-to-one conclave in an amazing way after the meeting. And let's ensure the month of February, everyone passes 10 referrals in the room. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Give a round of applause. Thank you.
Only one more tip we needed.
Yes.
What
Okay, now
kind
it's
of-
open for any questions and answer you can ask
What
me.
kind of